a valiant soldier in the ranks. We've lost him to the female trickery of feminism, but it's okay. We're gonna keep on pushing.
What's my mouth? It's your boy Laugh. So I made looking cute, looking clean, looking sexy. Putting it in your face.
Oh, that was crazy. That's not where I thought he was going.
Whoa. I ain't got no problem with dark-skinned girls. I bang them all the time. Wait, hold on.
How have you done it, Joe?
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Young Lowry, aka Monray Hudson, and I am, of course, the host of Make It Make Sense, the podcast. And of course, I cannot be alone, as mostly always, or I hope not to be. So I am joined by a colorful crew of collective people. First and foremost, we do have the babyface bandit who is trying to make that slogan a slogan, even though it is not. Zelmay.
What you mean? All I gotta say is, listen, when a grown man asks you, is that your son? You say, no, Diddy. Let's go.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Shout out to LeBron James.
We will not go on with the no Diddy, and that will not be a thing. I refuse. Also, of course, we do have the one who is warning you of the upcoming war tomorrow and is not able to with Joe. Here you go, William.
Hi everybody. First and foremost, I think that the bar keeps setting higher and higher. For the record, for the no violations, I want you guys to know that the violation meme came on before the show even happened. So there's that. But yes, there is an impending race war coming. Iowa versus LSU on Monday. So get ready for Twitter to be aflame. I'm here for it.
And of course, we do have to make sure to balance out the show with somebody who actually has some sense compared to some of these other people.
What?
The Ebony Moonbeam.
Hey everybody, what's up? I'm your girl, Ebony Moonbeam.
See,
creator of Anime for Dummies and a host on Waifu Views that airs typically today at 8 p.m. Eastern time. No, tomorrow. But is my co-host Sunkiss Waifu's birthday. So she's out having a blast. So we are taking a break for the day. So we'll be back next Sunday. Oh, and she made it. That's the birthday girl. Happy birthday.
We already signed off. We already signed off on your PTO, so you straight.
Yes, she is speaking of my niece, Miss Aisha Morgan.
Joe Penn ain't.
And
what?
I don't know. And of course, as we all make it make sense, we have to come on and make sense of the different events that have gone on throughout the week. It should be relatively simple, relatively peaceful. Shouldn't have no real issues.
What is simple and peaceful about Diddy?
So everybody, y'all know this person is. This is, of course, the great and wonderful Sean Combs, aka Puff Daddy P. Diddy himself.
That's how he looked at Brenny James on that video.
Oh my God!
I knew he was going there.
yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
Brenny.
Okay.
Crazy.
You had one job, man. You had one job. Anyway, so I'm pretty sure everybody that's kept up with media has known that Mr. Sean Combs had his house raided this particular week. His electronics were seized, but for everybody that's been not keeping up with this story, let me give you a bit of a timeline of different things that have been occurring when it comes to P. Diddy's social events that's happened to him. So, of course, everybody knows, he started maybe around the 90s. He rose up to fame. You got 2005, he met Cassie. It started around 2017 when stuff started to go awry, around that area. So in May 2017, a former personal chef filed a lawsuit accusing him of, ex-harassment, accusing him of that. Then, of course, in 2023, last year, Cassie herself filed a lawsuit against him for, rape and trafficking, ex-trafficking. So he's had multiple things filed against him already. Then, of course, November, that's the same month, it was settled with her, no admission of guilt whatsoever. So one of the quickest settlements I've seen in recent memory. It would come to like a nice famous figure. And of course, also in 2023 in November, Joy Dickerson Neal also filed a lawsuit against him for sexual assault. Then Lisa Gardner also filed an assault against him for sexual assault. Then in 2023, we had a mysterious Jane Doe also accused him another one of sexual assault. And so, of course, in December, he had to release a statement saying, these allegations are fraudulent. He had nothing to do with none of this. So they go make sure and implement that one for one. And then of course we come up to February last month, because it is officially still March. Last month, Rodney Jones filed a lawsuit against him for harassment and assault. And then finally culminates with, as we clearly saw, the feds raiding his establishment, seizing multiple electronics. They had some video footage possibly of his sons in handcuffs that they was going through the raid. And it's wild, they started to subpoena different companies that's been affiliated with Diddy, in regards to the investigation of all of these claims, and everything is basically held to a point. His lawyer, of course, has come out with his own statement saying yesterday there was a gross, this is the day after it happened, there was a gross overuse of military level force, the search warrants, executed at the residence. And, just summing up, he said there's been no finding of any criminal activity, no liability, nothing, vehemently denying everything, of course, and saying they're cooperating. Basically all that. So that's just a nice little sub and everything. Of course, we're also joined by the African Conversation. But, even going so far as to try to attach Young Miami, one of his affiliates, saying that, she was around the time when they was passing along some, different things, at the wrong time. So it just is a lot that's happened, of course, to Mr. Combs. A lot going on.
Man, stop doing this picture.
So, matter of fact, this is gonna mix it up because you don't like the picture. Inigo Williams, you are the second in line. Your spiel, your understanding, your thoughts of the cycle and the saga that is Sean P. Diddy.
First and foremost, I want to know, so there was this video I saw today, and I've noticed this throughout the years, but it just hit me lately. But P. Diddy has this weird resting face when he's not doing what he does, where his teeth is just he just be staring at the screen. But y'all have this now. Y'all gonna never y'all gonna always look for it. But at any rate, man, this is definitely a crazy situation to be in. He's been out with his twin daughters this week. They went to work out. We know that a lot of this started off with the whole the police and them raiding in Miami, catching him at the airport. We've seen a lot of Diddy, and he still seems to be living his life, it appears. No real comments have been made by Diddy's camp other than he vehemently denies these claims, all that. Y'all see it at the bottom. Mr. Combs is innocent. Will continue to fight every single day to clear his name. We've heard this from R. Kelly's camp before. We've heard this from Bill Cosby's camp. We've heard this from a lot of camps where people end up still going to jail. So I'm fighting for my life, man. And we keep getting this with these clips, these sound bites, and then all this black and white, all this stuff. Listen, I just gotta say that I believe these things happen. All of these things, no, that's debatable. But I believe some of these things people are allegedly probably true. Allegedly, did I say alleged? So, yeah, with that being said, this is a crazy thing. And if they're rounding up all these people, what other dominoes are going to fall? I think that's the biggest part of this story. That's my biggest takeaway. What dominoes are going to fall? Because now we're looking at a different set here now, right? The new set is you had the Epstein thing and there's a list, right? And then you have the Diddy thing where there's a list. And there's some insinuations such as a Philadelphia rapper, R&B artist that did the Super Bowl, things like that are coming up. You even got Jay-Z catching strays if they're strays, and then you got LeBron James catching strays if they're strays. There's a lot of strays being put out here, and they are being put towards a lot of black effeminate people, or not feminine. They got money, so you got that going on. So with that being said, when it comes to Epstein thing, there's no clear-cut stuff that they've been doing. But when it comes to Diddy and the people that he's associated with, we're quick to say Jay-Z, LeBron. Ain't no party like a Diddy party. So let's see how they treat both of these things, because we got one guy that's doing stuff in a Miami whatever, and then you got Epstein, who has a whole island allegedly for all these things, just for this one thing that you're saying Diddy was doing, and a list of people that come to visit him and are good friends. So we're just going to, it's a continuous story. We're going to keep watching. And y'all keep watching, make it make sense, because the more news we get, as soon as a bombshell drops, we got you every Saturday.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And we had to make sure to start it out, before it starts.
Look at Zelmay. He is chipping at the bit right now. Look at him.
Go a little bit awry, but we'll let him have it.
Let's go.
Zell.
Share my screen, Monte. Let's go. We gotta look at Exhibit A and B. The allegations is going on, not evidence, but pure allegations is going on. Let's go see.
Why?
Man, you doing it, man. You deserve it, Daddy. You deserve it, putting in that work. Proud of you. I love you.
Ain't nothing wrong with a black man telling another black man you love you. And then we got another video in which I want to
continue with this.
Hey, let's see. My favorite woman. I loved her show. I miss it.
Wait, what?
I said I'm really I'm gonna with a W. I'm gonna.
But define that though.
I'm gonna.
Yeah. So understandably, the evidence of the Twitter Spaces did not look good for Diddy. Apparently, he calling the grown man daddy. His studio is known as Daddy's Home. And Carisha's telling everybody that she's, by definition, a derogatory, with a W. You know what I'm saying? So, apparently she drug mule too. They caught with a W. You know what I'm saying? You get it? Y'all understand. See, I'm bringing y'all in with me. Diddy most likely guilty, allegedly. You know what I'm saying? The chat
most likely guilty, allegedly.
Most likely guilty, allegedly. You know what I mean? So Diddy, I'm just saying, we done heard rumors on Diddy since I was little.
It's all like accusatory statements.
Most likely true accusatory statements.
I'm not a part of it.
We do not have any clue if it happened, but we heard that it happened. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody, I have never in my life, on a serious note, I have never in my life seen them send subpoenas to Fortune 500 companies and what was he doing when he was working with you, sir? That is not normal. You do not have people do that. We have young Miami telling girls that if I wanted to, Diddy could have you on your knees. This is weird. And everybody be like, what? Listen, I'm just saying, allegedly, he probably did it.
And remember, this is solely his opinion. We do not stand on it. That is solely.
I say allegedly. I don't know. I just said a high probability.
And do y'all realize you really don't have to spell you really don't need the W to spell whore, but you're just yes with the W.
Yeah, that means it's extra.
The W because she's winning, yo.
No, but you W to spell whore.
Thank you for adding more people's name to the disclaimer. Thank you.
But you need a W for whore. Yeah, I'm so glad I haven't made that yet.
I don't know why you sound more.
No, but you watch Casual Conversation on Wednesday and put on the list. She might need to be in front. Tori took it back. Never mind. She said,
I was gonna say I brought it back. No, shout out Charles. Shout out Charizard.
The game changer in the last 5 minutes. I re-went and watched it. I did take it back in the last 5 minutes of the episode.
She might did.
I don't know why you.
I mean, maybe she did. I'd have to dive deeper into the Pokemon Kama Sutra to get back in the game.
Well, Evan, I don't know why you sound muffled to me, but it is your turn.
Right?
I don't know why you sound like you're speaking to a pillow. I have no idea.
Shout out to Sales speaking to a pillow. I like that. That's a great sign.
I'm not worried about Zell and his statements. You know what? To give Miss Moonbeam a chance to adjust, we will unleash the Afro Comedy 765. Uh-oh. I don't know what to say.
Do I sound better now?
Yes.
Yes, there. You can save the best for last now. Let her get in there.
Oh my God. This is about to be so toxic, isn't it?
It's possible. Okay. Ebony Moonbeam, you are up. Speak on the Diddy.
No Diddy.
Oh, Diddy.
No Diddy. No Diddy.
Stop.
So, I'm gonna be honest. So this is a really touchy subject because he's a black man. Let's start there. And I feel like we do not always keep the same energy when it comes to allegations like this for black men. I mean, for other men as we do black men in particular. So it sometimes feels like a witch hunt. Now, with that being said, this is not the first time that we've heard rumors about Diddy. This has been going on for, at this point,
Long
decades.
time.
Like not years, but decades. There's always something crazy going on surrounded around Diddy's name. And I'm
Touchy subject is
Keem,
bars.
crazy. So but I do feel like you can also say when you have power and fame and influence, people will try and take you down. So I can see that aspect of it. This ain't no witch hunt. This is justice. None of this is nothing. Okay, I respect you.
Shout
I
out to the
respect
City
it.
Life Podcast. Shout out.
Yeah, I respect it, and I feel that way as well. So, like I said, because this is not the first time that we've heard things. I am prone to lean closer to Zell May in terms of if I believe he did it or not. But I am also a strong believer that you're innocent until proven guilty. And so until you give me something extremely credible and not just hearsay, like we see that, because I will never victim blame anybody. I will never victim shame, and I will never say that someone's truth is not true. But I think that, like I said, this is a really touchy subject because I don't automatically want to condemn him, but I also need to think about what it's like to have money and power. And he has always given this kind of vibe where he's always acted like he was untouchable. Always. And he gives off that type of ego vibe, and I feel like that's extremely dangerous. And the more power and influence you have, the more likely you are to just be completely ridiculous with some of the things that you do, the things that you demand, any of those things, regardless of what aspects of these are true and what aspects of these are not. Now, do I think that every single thing that we have read is absolutely true? I don't think anything is absolutely one way or the other when I hear a story. However,
Wow.
Even when they're allegedly ridiculous overall 99, also known
Let's
as
go.
But I do believe that if we go down this road and until we have all of the facts, we condemn him, then all the strays that are flying, then you also have to condemn them. Are you going to condone your goat LeBron? Are you going to condone your Philly man Meek? Are you going to condone sorry, I keep saying condemn all of these other people? Because I assure you, he hasn't been doing this behind closed doors by himself. If he has been doing these, there are people that are not only involved to like a full extent, but at least to a knowledgeable extent, to where they knew what was going on and they were complacent, which makes them just as bad. So, with all of that being said, do I think he did it? I'm not saying he didn't.
But
I'm not saying he didn't, but I can't believe I'm saying this. This is a bunch of bullshit that's about to come out of my mouth next. I trust in the legal system.
There we go.
I'm gonna let that be the defining factor for how I feel about that. Because I feel like if I just automatically, especially in the Black community, we have a tendency to sit there. We saw it with Jonathan Majors. Like, we have a tendency to automatically, when I tell you we get on our own people more than they do, it's insane. Like, we love them one minute and then we turn without enough evidence, because that's just the way social media works. But I've never seen a community attack their own the way that we do. And and as much as I talk shit about it, I refuse to sit here and just be like, oh, Diddy's this, and that, or whatever, without having some viable proof.
So when all the shit drops out on the case, then we can revisit this. But until then, he allegedly.
Most likely.
Thank you. I'm glad it was sensible before it gets into this debauchery that's been on.
Because we already know where Kami's going.
Tori, tell him about Michael Rubin.
He gonna be like, that nigga.
do not go full Kanye. Never go full Kanye.
I was gonna say, we see these niggas getting back hugs in the party from white men. You started painting your fucking fingernails. We see you niggas.
Let's go. Tell him.
No, let's be honest, yo.
Tori, talk about Michael Rubin, but don't go full Kanye.
I'm not talking about Michael Rubin because shout out all the Jewish shout out all the Jewish brothers out there. You know the fucking vibes. Water.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
never go full. Never go full.
But no. Okay. Let's be honest here, folks. Diddy's been on his supervillain vibes for fucking ever. This nigga's been. I got all this. Look, listen. I'm wearing this Biggie shirt because he's the one nigga that knew you always had to keep an eye on Diddy. I almost said Jay-Z. Jay-Z's mixed up in this somehow, though. Don't ask me how. Fucking Beyonce's country album may or may not be a smokescreen to deter you from what's really going on. I don't know. But no, listen. Diddy been on this supervillain shit, bruh. He been on this. This nigga tried to blow up Kid Cudi's car, allegedly. This nigga out here got niggas hanging off of balconies outside the party because somebody don't want to feel on his pum pum, allegedly. Fucking, I mean, come on. They had Stevie J in a video knocking down a white man, only to find out later that it wasn't Stevie J. The porn star who was actually knocking down said white man came out and said, "Yo, that was me. That wasn't Stevie J." So I mean,
I don't believe that.
Take that as you will. I don't know. Listen, it was the early 2000s. Camcorder technology isn't what it was now. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Outside of Still South, I haven't went to indulge to see whether fucking Stevie J was breaking this poor white gentleman's back. But come on, Diddy had a white drug mule that played college basketball. But he had that nigga toting the pink cocaine in his rectum, allegedly. I mean, let's just be honest here. The diddler on the roof, he's sending kitties out the window. It is what it is, allegedly.
Yo.
If Batman was here right now, listen. If Batman was here right now, okay, he would have a problem. He wouldn't be able to kill Diddy. They'd have this whole quandary of fucking, can one exist without the other? Yes, I'm saying this nigga's the Joker. The fuck are we doing? He's gonna break it. Listen, if Diddy goes to jail, there's gonna be a squad of masked men to show up and break him out when he's en route to the facility. They're gonna ride off, and this shit's gonna be like fucking Uncharted 6. It just is what it is. This nigga is ready.
Honestly, that last part, I do believe. Like, Diddy, if Diddy does go down, he's not going down quietly.
Bruh, he's not going down without a fight, yo. This nigga is, listen, he sent Shine up the river after he poked up somebody for him, allegedly. Look, his what? Was it his first or his second wife that died of questionable circumstances? God rest her soul, but she ain't here to tell her side of the story. I mean, this nigga is a nigga.
This nigga is a nigga. That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it.
And when I mean this nigga is a nigga, I mean this nigga is a nigga of the most, like, this is what happens when niggas get real money. He got into his dark side of the force bag, and next thing you know, he got 13-year-old Usher playing fucking tickle tag in the fucking bedroom on fucking whatever street.
But it was frosted flakes, though, you know?
Yeah, I'm sure them flakes were frosted. I'm sure they were.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
share my screen before
I'm just saying.
I ain't sharing no more of your screens. No.
What is the max amount of times that you have played the violation button for Kami? Like,
Listen,
is
this
there a
dude
match
said all
that
the
you
allegations.
counted
Him,
before?
not us.
I'm curious.
There's definitely been some crazy amounts of
I want to
violence,
know the max. We need to start counting.
but I'm just saying. Listen to what ENS had to say about Diddy, the nigga that was on Making the Band. He said you had to listen. He said Diddy parties was regular, but if you looked a certain way, if you had a certain build, if you had a certain je ne sais quoi, if you would, you might get led down that hallway to the door. I don't know what happens behind that door, but I know a lot of pretty niggas got led down the hallway to the motherfucking door.
Pretty niggas.
That's all I'm saying. He said they test you with the hairdresser. They might send an effeminate hairdresser your way. See if you kikiing it down with the gay homie or not. And if you are, maybe you might make it down that hallway to that door. If you ain't, maybe that's not your bag, and we're not gonna push that line because I still like to be your friend. But if I could fuck you in the ass, why wouldn't I?
Oh
That's what,
shit!
I'm just saying.
Yo, that one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And if
I'm just saying what Ian, the vibes. These are the vibes ENS got from the.
That's enough.
Listen. I'm just telling. Those are the vibes ENS said that it was given off in the time from 2002 to 2009 when he worked closely with Diddy.
Well, that was something that we would probably have to cut out of the YouTube video version of it. So appreciate you all for watching that.
You definitely didn't pause it.
Anybody else has any last?
Hey, pause this shit. We're trying to get justice for the victims.
Anybody else have any?
One last share.
Anybody else have any final statements? I'm not sharing none of this off your screen. So anybody else has any final
Listen, I try to save this, dog.
There ain't nothing can save this point.
I told you that's the bodyguard said all this. We didn't say this. This is him. Did he go get it?
I was going to say, everything that I just said to you guys is what fucking multiple different sources have said on multiple different platforms.
Allegedly, most likely.
I might have spiced it up a little bit for our new audience. You know, shout out Gen Z. Had to make sure that the category that all the grammar was correct.
Yeah, you gotta make sure.
Shout out to
Just
Black
know, if Diddy, listen, it's as simple as this. If Diddy liked you and he wanted you, he was gonna do it the easy or the hard way. The choice was yours.
So that'll do it for this episode of Make It Make Sense podcast. Appreciate y'all for watching it. So we have to cancel the show early because of this madness that just happened. But we cannot continue to go. How you doing, Miss from the chat? Thank you so much. I'm glad you were able to come at the end after that debauchery that just.
But they showed the video. They want to see the.
I ain't showing nothing else.
I was just telling the truth, yo. This is what everyone else is saying about the diddler on the roof.
Oh my gosh! So otherwise, we'll go on to something more positive to speak about.
A different kind of bad boy
in the African community. Some other people that might be on.
Hey, but it's in Miami still, ain't it? So the diddler could make a cameo.
So we're not worried about the Afro-communist slander right now. We're gonna stop there and we're gonna go.
Beautiful segue. Bad boys on the run. Okay, sure.
We're gonna keep going with something else. You know?
Oh yeah, because he is bad boy for life. Dan, that's crazy. It just clicked.
They should have just named the movie "Bad Boys for Life," yo. But
that was the last one was named.
Oh, was it? Then why the fuck are they making another one?
Yes,
that's the problem. It's supposed to be ride or die, and then for life supposed to end it. But then they did.
They don't care. It's gonna.
They fucked it up.
It's gonna sell. Who cares? Nobody's worried about that. But otherwise, the trailer for the fourth movie actually came out. Bad Boys Ride or Die seemed to show Mike Lowry and his cohort, Martin Lawrence himself, on the run from the police, from everybody, which I like the route this is going. You know, it is the fourth Bad Boys movie. Have they run too far? You know, have they pulled a Fast and the Furious Part 34? Or is this going to be something that actually can be productive and positive? Afro-Comic will unleash you again because you can't destroy this one as much as you destroyed the last one. So
I was about to say, don't give him a challenge.
No, it's not a challenge.
I don't give a fuck about this shit, yo. Come on. Bad Boys for Life was the last one, yo. Y'all trying to get some fucking money. It is what it is. Like, I mean, what more can I fucking say? I don't care about Will Smith and Martin Lawrence getting back together. These two niggas over 40 gonna chase down some perps. They're gonna have some cool fucking action shots. Good for you.
All right, so he doesn't give a squat. We have the Nico Williams. Do you care about Bad Boys Ride or Die?
We'll be here to review it on overall 99 Media. We'll review it for you as soon as it comes out. We'll let you know if it was necessary at that point. It's not much really to say about this because it's okay. One thing, if you're continuing it, it's because you want maybe to continue the Bad Boys franchise with Will Smith's son. From if you watch the last movie, he has a son and he's very murderous. He also wanted to commit patricide. But they've reconciled and maybe it's a training thing, and maybe Martin Lawrence actually takes a back seat in this one to let this be a father-son movie.
Martin Lawrence looking a little hefty.
That's why I don't really see very much copping going on. I can see him saying like really witty things from a control center or communication center while they're on missions.
You said this nigga got to be Oracle now. He can't be in the field with Batman no more.
That's kind of where I'm seeing this because Martin Lawrence he's not shown that he's ready to maintain his physical shape the way that Will Smith is. So I can see him in an Oracle.
Well, when you smacking skinny comedians, you gotta stay in nimble shape.
What do you call him? A consultant like Doc Rivers was before he became the head coach, but we'll talk about that later. What I'm saying, he just might be a consultant for the mission with Will Smith and his son's character. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to do that, I can see how they can squeeze a little bit more juice out of the orange.
These niggas got to die at the end of this movie.
Yeah. I don't know. Is that foreshadowing? Does ride or die? Or can you ride and die at the same? Like, can both things happen?
You can definitely ride and die.
I think that's true. So
Doc Rivers is 14 and 17. Somebody gotta say it. That man is trash. They were 30 and 13 out of here. 14 and 17. Doc is trash. Get Glenn out of here.
We ain't worried about that.
He said the name, Mate. He said the name. You know how
we ain't worried about it. Anyway, let's get this back to the proper order. Miss Evans.
Yeah. So I watched the trailer. I was really happy to see it. I actually sent it to my dad and he was excited. So I will actually be reviewing it on my personal YouTube channel, Ebony_Moonbeam, which will have some stuff on there by the end of this weekend because I haven't been doing my job. But anyways, and I will probably review it with my dad actually because I will go see it with him. Yeah, me and my dad are movie besties. So for me, I'm really glad that it came out because me personally, I was not a huge fan of the last one. Like the brouhaha shit and everything, just like it went real left, like going into, and don't get me wrong, I know that it exists, but just kind of like going down this like really dark path, but it was just kind of all over the place for me.
Unneeded edginess. I hear you.
Exactly. There was a lot of extra shit that just I felt like it didn't need to have. And so it kind of had I had a poor taste in my mouth about how it was supposed to end. And I was like, damn, like I love the Bad Boys franchise. And then this is how it ends. So I'm glad that it's coming back. I don't know what the hell Unica was talking about because I watched the trailer and Martin Lawrence is definitely moving and doing shit in
Nigga's
the
still
movie.
looking rotund. He's still looking rotund while moving, though. He looked like he was out of breath.
But let me tell you something. There is a reason why there is a constant joke about.
He looks out of breath while they're doing that dap right there.
But there are so many cops that aren't in pristine shape. Like that is not a strange thing.
Them niggas be shooting.
I think that this is realistic. Like these men are old, they have families and stuff like that. They're supposed to age. This movie is this franchise is 20 years old. Like we were kids when we were watching this the first movie. So for me, I think that it's realistic to have them kind of how we're used to seeing like it where it makes sense. Like I would think it was like, okay, this definitely seems fake if he was all like basically looking exactly how he
Will Smith gonna smack somebody in this movie? Y'all think what's over under?
Yeah. You guys
honestly, no, because there will be backlash, and he's trying to stay out of that shit.
Damn.
He's trying to stay out of that shit. He ain't gonna do that. But
they're
honestly,
missing out on
if he was a character, if he was a person that didn't give a fuck about how the world looks at him, then he would totally do it.
Because you got to think, Mike Lowry's a slapping type nigga.
And I just want to say the only reason I said that is because he said he's retired.
Shit.
That's the only reason. I'm like, that's what he said in the last one. So I just thought, I just thought that, like, yeah,
he's sending back his AARP checks for this month while this movie's going on.
But I think that there's a lot of people in the industry that have retired that when the proper role comes or the proper story, like I think that they thought that the last movie would be the last one, and that
you can tell by the name.
In the movie, the character said he was retired.
That's what I'm saying. In the actual movie, the character says that he's retired several times. Matter of fact, the last two movies didn't he say that he was retired? So I
think he's always trying. That's because the man is tired, even in the movies.
That nigga's still getting Martin residual checks. He ain't trying to work.
I'm really excited about it. The action looks good. I like the story that they're taking about like the head boss being framed and all of that stuff like that, and them holding it down because they've been through.
You think they got good stunt doubles?
Of course they do. I know you don't think that either one of them. Well, maybe a little bit of Will, but
I was gonna say Will might be doing his own stunts. But so is it just gonna be a stunt dude wearing like a puffy suit to like mimic, or there just gonna be moments where it's gonna be skinny Martin Lawrence fighting niggas, and then it'll go back to actual Martin Lawrence?
I'm sure they can adjust that with like special effects and stuff.
That'll be hilarious either way.
I think this is gonna be good.
Watch this movie for shits and giggles.
I think it's gonna be a good one. I think that if this is the end of the franchise, I think that this is the way to finish it, because I think the story makes more sense.
They should have saved that name.
The last one just it just went too far from what we fell in love with, which is like these black cops that, yes, they follow the rules, but they still do whatever the fuck they want at the same time.
It had the Fast and Furious effect, where this isn't even about cars anymore.
Well, yeah, that's how the last movie was, and that's why I'm glad that this goes back to like actual detective work, being cops, being badasses, being brothers.
Have we seen the sexy white woman that's going to be in this movie yet?
No, it's going to be Vanessa Hudgens, so she's not the white woman.
We're branching out ethnic. Let's go.
I did peep the fan service that they gave us. Not the fan service you're thinking of, Kami. Go check out my anime for. Go check out my anime for dummies on fan service. It is more than just sexual stuff. It is also.
It's not all panty shots.
No, sometimes it is nods to nostalgic characters, and one of them is seen in the trailer, which is Reggie.
Oh, so you're saying you're teaching folks that not all fan service is sexual, folks.
Exactly. There's
but all the fun fan service is sexual.
Well, they love The Rock, Tori, and you know Monte hate it, but they love The Rock.
Yeah, they love The Rock, even if Monte hates it, they love it.
I have no problem with The Rock whatsoever.
Hey, you better not.
Where y'all get that from?
You see the way he's talking to Mama Rose. Monte, you don't listen. That was a message to you. You see the way he beat Cody down in the rain? He was talking to you specifically.
Oh, he shouldn't have been the one to do that.
He was like, quit bad mouthing my storyline, bruh.
The tribal chief instructed the final boss to do it, Monte.
Yeah, the tribal chief told the final boss to go beat Cody up in the rain, so you know your dances will never be safe.
That's what I wanted to happen.
No, in the show, Paul Heyman told us that he did.
Yeah, Paul Heyman told us.
Okay, cool.
Crazy.
Robert Ray do not like to come to work, so he told The Rock to do it.
It's okay. It's okay. I understand y'all hopes and dreams are trying to be written into.
I'm gonna tell you what the show told me.
I got you. You're writing your hopes and dreams into this bad story.
No, he the one who said it.
I got you. You're writing your hopes and dreams into this bad
story. Monte's so bad. He said WWE's dead, and The Rock said, "Fuck what this nigga's talking about."
I got you, and he proved my point even more. But anyway, I appreciate y'all. Anybody else got any
Ross, you think the show over?
I'm about to ban Zelmay for these bad things. It's been a fan Zelmay, but I guess you'll get a chance to talk your last segment before I get rid of you.
Listen, follow me at I'll Be That News over on 99 Media. We got some good stuff coming. Megan Hall is out here back. She got $500,000. Oh, my bad. I thought we were done.
No, talk about Bad Boys.
I thought this was done.
But you ain't spoken nothing yet.
But listen. That Porsche he had in the beginning of that movie was pristine. Shout out to that Porsche. I love that Porsche. That Porsche was amazing. It was blue too. It was a perfect color blue. That's how you do it. Then Martin Lawrence, of course, hit it on the yellow fire hydrant, which I thought was perfect because that does lend the Emily's point about he's going back to what it usually was because he always messed up Mike Lowry's nice toys. That was like that was the comedy. He come out with this super new, brand new Porsche, and then he just hit it on something. And I'm like, oh man, and then he hit the thing. So that gave me a little hope. But also, the last one was so bad that
I'm so glad you said that because y'all seemed like y'all really liked it, and I was like, no,
that movie was absolutely
nah, bro. They gave it the wrong fucking name. Didn't nobody care about old niggas then or now? It's nostalgia.
Now then, this movie ain't gonna.
Why Tori sound like a white man half his thing? You've been listening to The Rock too much.
I've been in my bag. Listen, Mama
like
Rose.
all month. He must have got tired during Black History Month.
My black tie got wore out for February.
For the other shit.
I ain't never seen somebody say niggas is niggas. I'm like, what?
Hey, I have been putting a little bit of spaz on it. You're right.
Yeah, a hell of a lot of emphasis today.
And if I may, no alcohol.
But niggas is niggas.
I do equate and coffee together, and so sometimes I have to use the restroom.
You did not need to tell us that.
Well, somebody claimed that I'm leaving that life behind me despite my long history. So I'm just saying, I just wanted to clear that up. I heard what he said, so I just wanted to just rebuttal. No alcohol for me, man. Despite my long history.
Okay, so
anyway,
I don't think it was me this time.
You didn't say that. You said he just who said that Joe has to finish his alcohol.
I don't know.
No, I was like, no one definitely said that. Joe, listen, okay. Joe has main character syndrome in the weirdest fucking way sometimes, folks. Anyway. We apologize.
I was confused. We know you said you gonna leave at 45, so we didn't have no
exactly
up to the movie.
Well, I'm still here.
So, since you're still here, since you feel the need to, give your life story and opinions about things, I feel as though we can give you some one gotta go.
Alcohol free.
No, stop! Don't do this, man. I'm in good spirits.
Since you wanted to give something, let's give you some one gotta goes. Some things that you could sit here and give your spiel about. So much. We're gonna start out.
Movie related.
We'll start out really nice. Oh yeah, some are movie related. Definitely, though. I'm gonna say though. But real simple.
Y'all gonna hit me because I'm gonna get rid of y'all favorite shit.
Oh, okay. Fair.
This is easy.
Real simple. We gotta start off nice. So, which of these fruit would you get rid of?
There's only one right answer.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
I personally
don't fall. Get rid of the stereotype, my guy. Get rid of the stereotype.
Get
rid of the stereotype.
I'm good with getting rid of pineapple due to what I feel like the accessibility of getting. Like, look at that. That's like you got to cut up a whole man's house to get some fruit.
Because the watermelon isn't the size of a bowling ball.
Listen, I'm a black man from Mississippi. I'm from watermelon country. Smith County watermelons. I'm from
stereotype, my guy.
No,
I need it.
I gotta keep it
down.
I need watermelon. On the side of the road, watermelon.
My dad forgot to unmute Tori.
I didn't mute him at all. He muted himself.
No. I muted myself.
But listen, I can never betray watermelon because I'm from Smith County, where the famous watermelon from. So
what I was about to say, what the fuck does that mean?
Listen, if you ever heard of a Smith County watermelon, it's famous in Chicago and everywhere. And even I saw one in Miami the other day. I'm like, this is not from where I'm from. My uncle made watermelons, so I can never betray. So it got to be pineapple. Shout out to Uncle JT.
That's crazy.
All right, we got 2 for pineapple so far. Afro Economy 765. Which one you getting rid of?
I'm getting rid of watermelon.
You are wow.
Of course he was. It makes sense.
It don't.
What the fuck does that mean?
You know what month he is?
I don't give a fuck.
White man month.
Correct answer here.
White man month.
No, you gotta catch me in July. 4th of July, yo. That's when the real racistness happens.
Are either oranges or
that's when your January 6th steps out.
Yeah, July is when the January 6th comes. Might dust off the old MAGA hat. Who knows?
But Ebony
MAGA bandana go crazy. MAGA bandana would be crazy.
MAGA bandana would be stupid.
Ebony Moonbeam, what's your answer?
I'm getting rid of fucking watermelon, bro. Like it's just
Let's
watermelon.
go.
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
No,
The
I haven't.
watermelon's the only thing that's a
Let me-
garbage smoothie ingredient.
Facts. Let me tell you something.
You can spit out the watermelon seed for fun like a game.
See,
damn nigga, that's sad.
Anyways,
that's what the crackers set up on the barrels back in the day. Here, have fun, spit them there seeds after you're done picking our cotton.
You want to know the best part of everything that comes out of Kami's mouth? Most times, like just now, he said that shit with a straight face. He was just like, I said what I said. Like he gave it real with his hands crossed like Keith Lee. He was like, here it is. No, first off, everybody knows pineapple is good to taste good. Not just physical, like when you actually eat it and taste good. It makes women taste good as well.
I knew you were
I didn't want to bring up the pineapple makes other things better thing, but it's there.
But pineapple is good as fuck. Anyway,
yeah, there are other things that are good that can do that as well. It's not
don't hold back.
I still love what?
Don't hold back. Go all the way.
Go all the. I don't know.
Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. Continue.
Okay, so I love pineapple. Strawberries are my favorite fruit easily, so they're not going anywhere. Grapes are like you can eat them on the run, like they're great. Like you can't. Grapes are great.
Mad portable, yo.
Right, mad portable. Oranges. Who doesn't like a little citrus in their life without like
also
killing
portable.
your pancreas? Without killing your pancreas, and bananas.
Mad phallic shaped.
Wow.
Let me tell you, not only are bananas tasty, but they're great for training purposes.
There we go.
Speaking whole lot of potassium and protein.
But guess what?
Everything
With watermelon, it doesn't matter. Like on a best day, on its best day, you get a sweet watermelon, right? But on any other day, you get bland ass watermelon. It's like mushy juice.
When the last time you ate it?
So I'm sorry. Speaking of one,
I ate an orange
I gotta
last
go.
week.
Wow.
I ate orange not too long ago. Definitely, it ain't even been a week. I eat oranges regularly.
But you want to know the last time I had a watermelon?
Yeah, I was gonna say I ain't had a watermelon in
2024. I can tell you that.
It might have been it's been a coon's age since I had a watermelon.
And all of these things, just like Kami said, are great ingredients for smoothies. And I get a smoothie like once every week.
You get a smoothie with
tropical smoothie.
All right, let's continue. I didn't think it would be that bad, but apparently y'all already vibing. So we'll go to
no, y'all just like to stay in stereotype land. Get up out of it.
We like to get stuff that's good.
I literally live in the place that's known for watermelon.
Man, fuck them watermelons, goddamn it.
There we go. Fuck them
The
watermelons.
Japanese grew them better. Them little yellow watermelons be slapping way harder than any regular watermelon.
They do.
To the next one.
Mm.
This also should be easy.
Is it?
Yes, you get rid of pie. It's not hard.
No, actually, you keep pie.
No, you get rid of pie. It's not hard.
No, I'm not getting rid of apple pie ever in life. That's just not happening.
I can't deal with y'all.
It's not happening.
Do I want to get rid of sweet potato? Do I rather get rid of lemon cake or sweet potato pie?
You get rid of pie.
I'm getting rid of chocolate.
I'm getting rid of chocolate.
I feel hurt, bro. I feel so hurt.
I don't eat a whole lot of chocolate. Like I gotta be in the mood, and it's a minimal amount of chocolate.
I like baked goods and ice cream too much.
If you have like vanilla, you don't need pie.
No, bro, there's way more.
You need apple pie.
Think about the different. Think about the variety in pies, cakes, and ice cream, and then chocolate. It's just the least versatile out of this bunch.
If you have cake and ice cream,
milk white.
Yo, pie is delicious because pie is a different consistency. Listen,
You do
pies
need
can be
pies.
savory. They can be sweet. Think about pot pies. Pies are super versatile.
Pot pies.
Be
See,
gone.
pies.
Pie can also be gone.
You just have a
Pies.
listen. You had a sad childhood. Wasn't nobody giving you no good pie as a kid. That's okay. I
And that's
understand.
unfortunate. That's hella unfortunate.
That's super sad.
I've had plenty of
I mean, Ashley, Miss Ebony Moonbeam is from Florida. You know they got the goddamn key lime pies, yo. You can't go wrong with a good key lime pie.
Yeah, you can't go wrong.
You can't
get other things now on this list that are better.
Nigga, chocolate is the most basic shit ever, bro.
Chocolate is basic
because of the existence of white chocolate.
Unless it's chocolate covered chocolate. Actually, no. I probably wouldn't get rid of chocolate just because of my obsession with chocolate.
Because of the existence of white chocolate, I couldn't get rid of chocolate.
Oh yeah, you can't get chocolate covered strawberry.
All right, so it got to be.
No, and I get them every Valentine's Day, so I don't know if I'm getting rid of chocolate.
You get rid of pie.
If I had to get rid of anything else, then it would. Ooh, but I love me some red velvet cake.
Get rid of pie.
Nigga, what do you have against pie?
I'd get rid of ice cream if I didn't get rid of chocolate.
That's what I was thinking too. If I didn't get rid of chocolate, I'd get rid of ice cream because I'm not getting rid of pie or cake.
Ice cream? I'm a sherbet girl anyway.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a sorbet nigga sometimes.
Yep, sorbet and sherbet.
And listen, we can go past it. I could go gelato. That's technically not ice cream because the milk fat content is way too high.
I can't.
Same effect.
I like gelato.
I can't deal with them.
I had to get.
I started sharing half of our brain.
Exactly. The mind meld is in effect.
I can't deal with these people. Like
I gotta get rid of pie too because of
Yo, look, nigga, you look like a nigga who would get rid of pie. I ain't even gonna lie.
The way you said that, yo, Tommy, if I didn't know you, I would be like, this cracker.
Okay, we're just gonna get off the food.
Oh,
off the food. We're gonna go to.
Come on, go some more. Go some more.
If you had a country verse tour, that'd be hilarious. If you were country,
no, but what's funny?
Oh.
What is funny though is the last time I was on here where we did food. Me and Monterey, for the most part, agreed on everything because those were soul food. It was Thanksgiving, but you clearly don't understand anything outside of soul food.
You have gone
you like to eat. No,
does he understand soul food though? Because this nigga getting rid of goddamn sweet potato pie.
Because there is cake, ice cream, and chocolate there. That's why you get rid of pie.
That's crazy. No.
I feel like they're attacking us, our Mississippi boys.
It is. I'm gonna get off food.
Yeah,
like I said,
I'm gonna get off food.
Look like you get rid of pie.
This is rude.
Pie don't live nowhere near these niggas. You can tell.
So, which movie would you get rid of? Let's go back to our movie. Y'all apparently can't do right. Let's go to some movies. Which one would you get rid of?
I can tell you right now, I'm getting rid of Bad Boys.
See, I'm getting rid of I Am Legend. Fuck that shit. Lonely Will Smith can go on somewhere.
I'm never getting rid of I Am Legend.
Don't get on a jet plane and save me from some fucking aliens like you should have been doing.
No, I'm never getting rid of aliens. Tommy Lee Jones is unmatched, and I will never vote against him. And Independence Day is Independence Day. The nigga punched an alien in the face. Like, you don't get much better than that. So it's
July 4th, you can't.
Right. I Am Legend gave us Samantha, the German Shepherd.
That's why you get rid of Independence Day. I got Men in Black for the alien stuff. I don't need two more. Independence Day.
Independence Day, classic. We getting rid
of Independence Day. Is fucking wild, bro.
I don't need two alien movies.
Look, this is
that's one.
Man, Jeff Goldblum is in.
Wait, hold on. This track.
I don't care.
This track. This nigga don't like pie, and he don't like Independence Day. Monte might be a communist.
No, you want to know what it is? It's called crack.
No.
It's communism. It's communism. This nigga is a Soviet. This nigga is a Soviet sleeper agent. He hates Independence Day and pie. Fuck out of here.
I don't really
see you,
care.
Brewski.
You get rid of Independence Day. It's the less of the two alien movies, and I Am Legend and Bad Boys.
No wonder. Look, this nigga was dancing in the rain to fucking send secrets off to the Russian government. That's how this was all going down.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
his foot tapping Morse code.
All right, so we're gonna get rid of the Afro comment. We'll continue on with
bring back my friend.
We're not gonna worry. We're gonna get rid of the Afro comment. You know, we're not gonna worry about it. Oh, he's managed to come his way back. We're not gonna worry.
Look, hey, I'm sorry. Listen to Monte's Soviet handlers. I apologize. I did not mean to blow his cover. He will be back to his weekly reports as soon as the next weekly shower comes about. He will be out in the rain sending those messages.
Don't worry about the blasphemy he's speaking anyway. So we will continue since we can't agree with this. Let's try some other movies. Try this again.
Yeah,
One gotta go. One movie.
Oh,
Love and
this is
Basketball.
nasty.
Bye.
Thank you. Why is she in my head? Love and Basketball.
I
Easily.
will never get rid of Love and Basketball. Y'all know my competitive.
Look, nigga, you look like you wouldn't get rid of Love and
You
Basketball.
like
Yo,
Love and
listen.
Basketball. Get the fuck out of here.
We had to play hoops for love out here. I'm talking about competitive.
Man, Minister Society, bro. House Party, Poetic Justice, even Baby Boy. Think about it. We all talked about how we were going to be like Melvin when we got older.
No, I
Everybody
didn't.
tried that move.
I did not.
Who said that?
I did not.
Y'all niggas didn't think you was finna hit the jackhammer at some point?
No.
Crazy.
No. The only thing we both ever said being like Melvin is we want to be able to stand in our own kitchen with our own bathrobe on. That's the only thing I've ever said.
Everyone definitely wants to stand naked drinking Kool-Aid in the kitchen in the morning. That's a fact.
Like nothing else. What is this badness you speak of?
The Hoover tattoo is overboard, though. I'll never forget that. Nigga got a whole ass Hoover tattoo on his back. Oh, like that groove is serious.
Like, wait a minute. Anyway, guess this isn't that bad. So with these last ones.
Wait,
which one were you getting? What I didn't say. Which one were you getting?
Yeah,
I get rid of Love Basketball.
What about you, Zelmay? Which one were you getting rid of? It's not Love and Basketball. Getting rid of Baby Boy is crazy. Yep. Like I said, that nigga didn't ever think about being Melvin with Jody's mama. We can tell.
But anyway, so with these next two, it's gonna be real simple. I need y'all to, answer the question one would go, but you also need to put them in order.
Oh God.
Real simple. So we will start off with some actors that are comedians. So you will tell them and you will put them in order.
Oh my God.
Don't start with me.
Oh, I'm starting off with the Afro Comedy 765.
Oh,
the most
okay.
From here.
Okay. Can I be honest? And I respect all of his work, but just for the age gap for me, Richard Pryor would have to be the one to go. Just for the age gap, the subject. Listen, the jokes were funny. The subject matter doesn't resound with me like that.
Angelica.
It just does. So, and then if I had to put them in order for top five, we'll go 5 to 1. I would go Martin Lawrence at 5, Eddie Murphy at 4, Chris Tucker at 3, Bernie Mac at 2, and Dave Chappelle at 1.
Okay.
Which Bernie and Dave for me and then that about be the same. And I love Richard Pryor.
I love Richard Pryor, but that's just too far removed from me. Like if it would have been like, because Eddie Murphy had Delirious and fucking Raw, and even though I was only 1 or 2 when them shits came out, I still remember like my parents watching them and shit like that. So I just don't have those same Richard Pryor memories, which is why he had to be the one to go.
He talked a lot about crack and cocaine.
He got on the age. Eddie Murphy did too. But if you want to talk about some niggas that was on the LGBTQ's head tops with hilarious jokes, them 2 niggas was on it. Go when Eddie Murphy said when he did the honeymooners joke and told that nigga to slow down before I clinch up and rip your dick off with my ass cheeks, I was like, this nigga is different. This nigga is different. Eddie Murphy and play with them boys.
Tori, stop, because you know what's finna happen. We finna get some weird chapter update from. I know. What are you talking about?
This Ebony Moon meme. I'm not gonna worry about these two. I'm gonna mute these two.
Oh, so you're gonna let me give a chapter update?
Which one would you get rid of and put the others in order, please?
Okay. Honestly, I think. I may get rid of Martin.
Ooh.
Get rid of Bad Boy?
I may get rid of Martin. And then from 5 up, I'm going. I'm going Chris.
Hey, listen, kick her out of the chat. Whoever she is, Black Knight is a fucking classic. You take that kind of ill hatred elsewhere. That's just a fucking classic.
No, it is
That's just a fucking
cult classic.
fucking moderator. That's just a classic.
Everything is not a classic.
It's a
Black
cult
Knight is
classic.
a fucking classic. This
Yes,
nigga went back in time and survived the Middle Ages as a nigga. Come on.
Why you keep doing this? So much emphasis on that.
I'm just being honest. He survived the Middle Ages as a nigga.
It was the key bump. Blame the key bump.
Hey, Joe,
Okay.
I just say,
Yeah.
a little extra yikes. It's Saturday night. Gotta bring the fire.
So from 5 up, I'm going Chris, then maybe Eddie, then Richard, then Bernie, and I think I'd still go with Chappelle at the top for me.
Dave's that dude, yo.
I just think he's just fucking.
That man that went to Africa for fucking 7 years and came back like didn't
let me say this. Let me say this. This may have switched if I was big into the comedy scene when I was growing up, because like
you had a more Bernie centric.
I may have leaned more to Bernie, but I've still seen stuff from Richard Pryor, and so he's not going anywhere. I've seen Delirious and Raw. I've seen stuff from Chris Tucker and Dave Chappelle, not just a lot of his recent stuff, like him coming back in the game, but then all of the Chappelle show. I remember Bernie Mac the most, and like One Kings of Comedy maybe, and then everything else was more of like him in acting roles.
Oh
so
yeah, that nigga.
I feel like
Bernie Mac was like the ultimate side character, bro. You could put him in any situation, he gonna make that shit slap. It don't matter if it's dramatic, funny. Bernie he got that juice.
All I know is I saw Bernie Mac on the stage with other people who they claim were the funniest, and he made them look not funny.
Hey, he was putting niggas down.
That's true.
I don't know how many people can put 3 dudes that's actually funny on stage, and then you be like, "Hey, get off the stage! I know y'all kind of funny, haha." But we want.
Hey, Cat
I mean, even if you look at the sets that they were putting down during Kings of Comedy, fucking Bernie Mac was by and far funnier than Cedric the Entertainer and Steve Harvey and D.L. Hughley. Like far, like there were leagues between the depth these niggas had in jokes.
That's what I'm saying. I ain't never seen the other one just on stage with other like top levels and just.
And those other dudes are amazing comedians too. All joke stealing accusations
aside.
Yeah, but
Nelly said, "Cat, you stole from JB Smooth." Is all the truth's coming out?
Ocean's 11 is nasty work. She listen. If she wasn't on his IMDb page to remember he was in Ocean's 11, I'll be goddamn, because I ain't remember that shit at all.
Ocean's 11 was actually a good one too.
Yeah, Ocean's 11.
The later one when Rihanna came was.
I actually really liked that one though. Don't give the women too much.
Hey, listen. Long before the internet or anything, I've always had listen, I'm going to knock down a dwarf chick before I die. That's just the thing that's going to happen. It is what it is.
Anyway.
Completely consensual, though.
Not even going to bother.
I've actually been with someone with dwarfism.
Oh, see?
We are not going down.
She had the fatty, didn't she? She had the fatty, didn't she? Don't lie. Hold on, wait, Monte. Did she have? Did she have the fatty?
We will not go down this route.
Oh, it was a guy. Damn.
It was a guy.
We will not go
down.
You're
brave. You're brave. I give you that. You're brave, Ashley.
Surprisingly,
we will go to casual conversation round 2. Over on we are not going down this route on this show.
I was impressed, surprisingly.
We will not.
Hey, she said that the nigga was packing, yo. She said he was packing.
He was thinking he was
about casual conversations.
He was wild.
We will continue so we can finish this show.
At least I didn't go into the BL. Y'all should be thanking me.
Oh, please believe I would have canceled both of you long for that. Anyway. We will stop here.
Because of Pearl.
You can get rid of Martin.
Yo.
You can get rid of Martin. And from 5 to 1 is probably Chris Tucker at 5, Pryor at 4. That 2 and 3 is really tough between Bernie and Eddie. Both of them are funny. I'm gonna go Bernie.
I gotta go Eddie over Bernie.
I wish Bernie would have had more work. So I'm gonna go Bernie 3, Eddie Murphy 2, and Chappelle at 1. So we'll
I think if Bernie lived longer, he would definitely be
God rest his soul.
higher. Mm-hmm.
He'd have been macking on hoes though, for real, for real.
Bernie Mac
Could
cooking.
you imagine? Could you imagine Bernie Mac in the OS era, bro? That shit would be twisted.
His daughter from the Bernie Mac show got one. Shut up.
Yo, I seen it. You know the Reddit. You know the Reddit be out there. Shout out to all you Reddit warriors putting in the work for all
If I had
good
an OF,
news.
would y'all subscribe?
No, but I'd check out the free leaks that inevitably showed up on Reddit though.
Anyway, we will
I'm just
go
being
to
honest.
the last one for today. The same thing. You will say who got to go, and you will list them in order. We'll go to the actors since we.
I thought, why did I think this was civil rights activists for a second?
No, actors.
He is out of control today.
He is.
Oh shit! I was like, damn, this is tough.
This is gonna get me in trouble.
I'm like, these niggas trying to take away my half a black card that I got.
Anyway.
I don't know who's going first. I don't want to go.
Oh,
okay.
I don't think anybody wants to go.
I'm going.
I'm a movie head, so I'm not.
Anthony Mumin, you are first this time since we gave you the longest break, and since you and the Afro coming want to give all the extra slander, y'all are going first.
I'm not going first. I need to process this.
Because I already know the Afro already got his answer.
As a movie person, I must process.
Me personally, Will Smith's gonna have to kick rocks. It just is what it is.
Blasphemy.
And then to go from there, I would have to go Eddie Murphy, Lawrence Fishburne, Morgan Freeman, Denzel, and then Samuel motherfucking goddamn Jackson as number one.
Wild to me.
So yeah, Will Smith, then
explain your order.
Okay, Will Smith. He ain't got nothing for me in this day and age. I look back at the stuff that Will Smith was in. Listen, Men in Black, I Am Legend, 32 pounds, 8 pounds, whatever that. Yes, good movies, whatever. Not for me in the time period. Eddie, on the other hand, has a lot of classics, whether it be stand-up and movies that I do enjoy. You follow that up with Lawrence Fishburne because
The Matrix.
He had the Matrix. Not just the Matrix. No, not just the Matrix. He also played Furious in fucking Menace to Society. Dopest name for a nigga ever. And he was on that Freedom Fighter shit. If I ever have a child, if it's a boy, he might get named Furious off of GP just because it's a fire name. But after that, you have to go Morgan Freeman because it's the voice of God. You know what I mean? It's the voice of God, so he had to make top 3. Number 2, got Denzel because of all the timeless roles, how he can, whether he's a gangster or a teacher or a fucking whatever the fuck it is. I would say anything.
A virtual creation.
Never forget that he made Blue Magic happen. He's the nigga that blew a nigga's brains out in front of the whole city, and they just kept it moving. And then, come on, Samuel L. Jackson. Samuel L. motherfucking Jackson. Nigga, what do you want to talk about? Whether it be any of the many Quentin Tarantino movies. But nigga, this nigga had a ponytail in Jackie Brown and was macking on shit like it was nothing.
Only Black Jedi. He got
exactly. Only Black Jedi. And besides that, nigga,
Black
Snake Moan. Y'all remember Black Snake Moan?
Really good,
quit playing with his ring.
Glass, can't forget Glass.
And he
was Mr. Glass. Yo, you can catch that nigga with a Fuji Tora shirt from One Piece just chilling. You know, say less. That's why I had to be Sam Jack at 1. But yeah, that's why.
I still can't go yet because I haven't decided who I'm getting rid of.
That blasphemy that he just spoke, I'm gonna ignore that completely. We real simple, like ignore that completely. The tough one to go because I don't know which one of these I would really just get rid of. No, Lawrence Fishburne can go. Let's be real.
Yo, what about Biker Boys?
Never getting rid of the Matrix.
Y'all remember Biker Boys?
No, we're
Biker Boys.
The Matrix
Osmosis
is
Jones?
get rid of, and I can let go of the Matrix.
Underrated, Tommy.
I can let go.
Yo, I was gonna say Biker Boys is a slapper. Niggas don't know.
We deserved Biker Boys too.
Matter of fact,
we did.
They can redo the Matrix.
He was the king of Cali. You gonna get rid of the king of Cali, nigga?
So anyway,
Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Why are you
talk to him
mid movie? Why do I care about this? Anyway,
School Days ain't me. That's shout out to School Days.
Lawrence
fine.
And then from
That's
5-1, Morgan Freeman is easily gonna be 5. Even though I love Morgan Freeman, don't get me wrong. But
putting God at the bottom is crazy.
It'd be 5.
That's nasty work.
It'd be 5.
You ain't getting no rain to dance in for a minute.
I don't care. Morgan easily be 5. And then from there, it's gonna get a little tough. I'm gonna go Sam for 4.
That's crazy.
Eddie for 3, Will for 2, and Denzel for 1.
Yo, fucking listen, what this nigga said does not matter. Sam Jackson not being in your top 3 excludes you from me. You shouldn't even brought this up.
If you consider all of their work, Sam Jackson, though I love Samuel L. Jackson.
Sam Jackson has more range than all of these niggas damn near. What are you talking about?
Work than all of them too.
As
He has like almost 200
as I
IMDb
just said,
credits.
if I'm going all of their work, I do not like all of Samuel L. Jackson's work compared to the other 3.
That's crazy. What didn't you like? Mace Windu?
Snakes on a plane, like it's.
Did you not like when he had the perm, nigga? When he had a Jerry curl and
I don't care about half of his movies. To be fair, I love Samuel L. Jackson. Don't get me wrong. I don't care about half the movies. Some of them I love their ghost status. Some of them I'm like, okay, I understand they just money.
This is Afro Samurai's voice.
I was gonna say Afro Samurai.
Out of here.
This nigga's the whole reason I have an Afro and a headband.
You say Afro Samurai voice? I don't even care if Afro speaks. Therefore, I don't care about the voice. Like, come on, that's total stuff that I don't really give a squat about. So therefore, if I look at all of Denzel's work, I can watch every Denzel movie back to back with now problem. Eddie, dang near every Eddie movie I can watch back to back with now problem. And the few shows that he's in,
you look like you be watching Will Smith reruns.
You watch it, man.
Will ain't the best. Every movie I do not like from Samuel L. Jackson. It's just a fact.
Dolomite.
That's crazy. See, I feel. What about Django? What about Hateful Eight? What about this nigga's got the craziest range? He played a whole house nigga.
Like all the work I got in.
He played a whole house nigga, Darkest Sin.
I don't
still out there
care.
making you niggas' lives harder for Mr. Dandy.
It's my turn.
I don't care.
I had a hard time doing this.
I gotta add in freaking fresh.
Hey, Ebony wasn't ready for that one. She wasn't prepared for him being a house nigga.
If I gotta add in fresh real top 3, I already have a question. So deal with it.
Imagine if I'd have hard R'd it this whole time.
And
I would have died.
Delmay, every movie has thick things still. Delmay, you're up.
Listen, I had a tough time with this list because I had to go back and look at stuff I didn't. But unfortunately, Eddie Murphy made Norbit, so he had to go just so he made Norbit. Norbit is a terrible movie. No,
yo, getting rid of the nigga because he made Norbit is crazy.
Terrible movies?
No, Norbit with the word Norbit.
This nigga said it's outside of Norbit
on this list. What are you doing?
I'm a Miss Mulan. I'm a Miss Beverly
You
Hills
are
Cop.
lying.
I'm a Miss.
You really think Norbit is the worst movie out of everybody here on this list? You lying to yourself.
What's
Norbit being the worst is
everybody
crazy.
here then?
You are
Norbit
lying.
isn't really bad.
We got some bonus.
That's true. Norbit might be the worst out of all their work.
Like out of all of their works, name another movie that's
Norbit
worse
is
than
terrible
Norbit.
movie. I hated that movie with a passion.
Oh my god!
I've never hated the movie as much as I hated that movie.
Did it hit too close to home, low key? I feel like you used to be a skinny nigga with the big black girls. They'll make tell the truth. Was you a Norbit type nigga?
I always been.
Okay, I was just wondering.
He was always fit.
Listen, I can't get rid of Lawrence Fishburne. Cannot go down there. It's in the color purple. You can't never get as a black person.
He is in the color purple.
I can't get rid of the Matrix. I can't get rid of Boys in the Hood. I'm
getting rid of the Matrix.
I was about to say, come on,
Boys in
this
the
nigga.
Hood. You think I'm gonna get
That's
telling us right
Morpheus,
now why
bro.
he didn't get rid of Watermelon because he black.
That is literally Morpheus we're talking about. He would just
That's
come back
Morpheus.
if you got rid of him anyway.
We carrying freaking ride along movies and biker boy movies, but all of a sudden Norbit.
Yo, Biker Boys is fire. Hey, don't talk bad about Biker Boys.
Biker Boys is so much better than Norbit.
And it's got one of the livest soundtracks ever, yo. Biker Boys soundtrack is impeccable. No, the movie itself is better than Norbit. It is better than Norbit. The movie is way better. The movie is way better than Norbit.
And you got people here that across 20 to 50 movies, and you saying Norbit's the worst one? You're lying.
Nah, bro, you're tripping. Norbit's
I'm looking through
garbage.
this list and I see some bad movies.
But not as bad as Norbit.
I see Willie and Phil on here.
Biker Boys.
No, shout out Willie and Phil.
Norbit is by far the worst movie. Nightmare on Elm Street 3 is on here with Lawrence Fishburne, and Norbit is still by far the worst movie.
Biker Boys. Like you said, Norbit.
Hey, don't give
like I said, and Menace to Society. Like I said, Furious. He was a cool ass nigga trying to make sure his son didn't get caught up in the street.
Yeah, we gotta be saying Norbit's the worst movie. Everybody.
Norbit is the worst movie on here.
Lies.
All right,
you know you lying. That's the worst part. You know you lying. You know it's a
Getting rid
lie.
of Lawrence Fishburne is nasty work.
Now you gonna tell me Biker Boys is better than Norbit? Jesus Christ.
Biker Boys is better than Norbit by a long shot.
Lie.
I'm saying Biker Boys.
Y'all gonna go to the 20 song soundtrack, but not the movie itself.
No, I'm talking about the movie itself. The story. I was gonna say I can break down the whole plot for you right now about how
you the only person saying it's not the worst movie on this list.
It is. I was gonna say
the worst movie.
But you gotta remember, you niggas gave up Pie and Independence Day, so it's whatever.
List of movies, majority of which we have not seen, because they got 20 to 50 movies, dang near a piece. You tell me Norbit's the worst?
Band of the hand. I watched all them
How are you penalizing niggas for getting jobs? How are you penalizing niggas for working?
If you want Band of the Hand, it's a horrible movie, but Norbit's still worse.
Your movies overall, you're lying to yourself.
Norbit the worst movie out of the movie.
Norbit's definitely probably the worst movie.
Revolutions and Reloaded are dang near worse than Norbit, but you
no.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Can we kick him off his own show?
You're lying to yourself, boy.
I was gonna say, this nigga came into this was like, I'm just talking complete nonsense here at the end.
Out of everybody's list here, where everybody
yes.
movies, period.
Yes.
Oh my god.
I'm going through the list and I see some bad ones.
Yourself.
I'm looking at some bad movies. The Cotton Club wasn't a good movie. Norbit's still worse.
Oh my god.
Norbit was bad, bro. It was just
I come from a grandma that didn't do nothing about old 80s films that I watched all of them.
And Deep Impact.
And Biker Boys is a fucking classic.
Dreamcatcher and Deep Impact. Them ain't as bad as
Norbit is worse than
Dreamcatcher. Are you talking about? You can't. Stephen King's Dreamcatcher.
That's what I'm telling. Like y'all talking about all of their movies, and Norbit's the worst movie I ever watched.
Yes,
Dreamcatcher is excellent.
But every movie you named, I say Norbit worse than.
There's a lie. It's a blatant lie.
You keep saying I'm gonna still say
Norbit a blatant lie. That's what I'm telling you.
You can keep naming. I'm gonna still tell you Norbit the worst one.
Finish your ranking, man. Y'all just gonna keep going back and forth. Finish your ranking.
Please.
Okay,
I want to know I want to know who you're ranking right now because I'm worried.
Jesus.
So we got rid
of Eddie. So now 5.
Yep.
I might have to go up and down. So I'm gonna have to go Denzel first. He number 1. Samuel Jackson be my number 2.
I'm okay with that.
And then it gets a little weird.
It gets a little weird.
Weird, like Will Smith locked in the back room with somebody till a security guard can get the door open. Weird, or
where does it come from? Okay. This is tough. All 3 of these are in the same area. All 3 of these are the same area for me after you get past Denzel and Sam.
Crazy.
So who would I do?
Nigga, you got rid of Lawrence Fishburne. You're crazy.
Ain't got a movie that touches at least the top 5 of the other ones. But okay.
Who don't?
That's crazy.
Lawrence Fishburne don't?
That's crazy.
You got to remember, this is a nigga who didn't put Samuel L. Jackson in his top 3.
It's only because of taking all their body at work. But you're gonna sit and tell me that Morgan Freeman and Lawrence Fishburne got movies that are better as good as
that
the rest.
nigga is God.
The Matrix is literally the probably one of the
Matrix
top
is an overrated movie.
That is one of the best movies ever made. Period.
I was about to
Like,
say
for the
Matrix
time-
is
no, no,
top
seriously,
tier, my
for the
guy.
time-
Matrix is
time
always
period-
going
Boys
to
in
be
the
my top
Hood?
10 favorite movies of all time.
I was gonna say Boys in the Hood.
It don't make no sense.
Like
Boys
I
in the
said, Black Snake Moan,
No,
Pulp
like,
Fiction,
no, being
Jackie
serious,
Brown,
like, for the
fucking
time period that
Django,
it was
Hateful
amazing.
Eight,
Special effects
fucking
out of this world. But when you look at it,
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
What's love got to do with Ike Turner? Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake. It's still
No,
the most
ain't eat the
favorite
cake. Like, well, the Matrix for its time was wonderful. Now we look at the
Snakes
Matrix
on a
like,
plane, Monte.
That's not true.
He argued about Lawrence Fishburne.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay, cool. We,
Eat the cake anime is literally
Matrix
one of the
now
best
is
The
just as
Matrix.
revolutionary and amazing as it was 20 years ago.
It's still great now. The Matrix,
Yeah, the
is
Matrix
top
still
tier.
slaps.
Oh boy.
The only abomination that had anything to do with the Matrix was the fourth one. And
Was
that's
he
it.
in that one? I don't think he in that one.
Because the
And he wasn't in it.
the
And he
Animatrix
wasn't
is
in
top
it, so it
tier.
don't count.
The
He
third
wasn't in
Matrix
it.
movie is good.
Tell him, do not
What?
get rid of Ike
Yeah.
Turner,
The
dog. You cannot get
Animatrix,
rid of Ike
the
Turner.
Animatrix is fire.
I'm done. I'm
The
done. Y'all can
Animatrix
continue with your
is
list,
fire.
I mean, I'm done. I'm done.
Ike
As soon as they
Turner
tell me
is
the
better
third
than
Matrix
this.
movie is good, I'm done.
It
Y'all
is good.
You can go ahead.
I go with
The whole-
Morgan,
That movie is trash.
Lawrence, and Will. If we're going off this film. I have to go TV.
Oh, okay, I'm okay with Will
You
Smith
said,
being in
you
last
said Morgan,
place.
Lawrence, and Will. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I ain't gonna hold you. I'm getting rid of Eddie too.
Understandable.
I mean, go ahead. One bit of blasphemy is already through me, so two of them won't make no difference.
But
Tori,
like I told you,
I got rid of Will Smith.
no, I'm not gonna get rid of Will Smith. So for me, as I already said, The Matrix is forever gonna be in my top 10 favorite movies of all time. So so he's not going anywhere. So if I had to go, for me, the hardest is 1 and 2, because I love Denzel on like a completely different level, but Samuel L.
Jackson's that nigga.
His works speak to me in a different way. Like when I see that he's in a movie, I like have to go see it.
You anticipate his roles,
Right.
literally.
But if I had to, but I wouldn't. But if I had to choose who I feel like was, and also I feel like Denzel plays a lot of roles that's like.
Think you can put Denzel anywhere. Denzel's
To be
like
fair, Evan, he technically like John Q was way different than Training Day, but you just feel like it's Denzel regardless. That's how.
But it's still Denzel regardless, right? But not
they two different
Sam.
people. But he's so good that you just like Denzel. Just...
Exactly.
But
So
if you want to talk about stark contrast range, that's where Samuel takes the cake for me. The contrast in the character. Like Denzel has a way of making every character Denzel, whereas Samuel L. Jackson can just be any character. It doesn't. Yes, that's Samuel L. Jackson.
Because he's so cool. Denzel's so cool.
Think when he played the villain in Kingsman. Think about that role.
Yeah,
not a super big role, but it was hilarious.
It was hilarious.
It was funny.
It was hilarious. But I'm saying, think this is the same nigga that was Mace Windu. You know what I mean? The most serious of the Jedi Council. And this was also
the same dude who just played Nick Fury in Secret Invasion that wasn't as good.
Exactly.
He was good in that.
Everything is not gold from Samuel L. Jackson.
No, but I'm saying his range is what's gold.
I just didn't like Secret Invasion because I thought it was poorly written.
He still acted in it. That's what they got to do in anything.
But
Denzel was in Philadelphia, dog.
Overshadow one poor work that wasn't necessarily his doing.
But Samuel Jackson has like at least, I don't want to say 50 movies. He has a ton of movies. All of them are not.
No, it's more than 50. I think it says that he has like 180 movie credits or some shit.
I ain't gonna lie, dog. The reason I put Denzel first because I don't see a miss that Denzel had on his end.
I know.
They don't have misses.
Okay, well, so, but you know what? I think I'm just gonna play it safe and stick with Denzel at 1 and Sam at 2, even though for me they can honestly be interchangeable. And
Sam's always 1 for me.
I'm gonna say Denzel just because honestly, I love the fuck out of Virtuosity. It's one of my favorite movies.
That does not surprise me at all. It does not surprise me a little bit.
I love Virtuosity. It's so good.
I watched Remember the Titans next to a football coach 1,000 times. I still watch it, and I love it.
So Denzel.
Remember the Titans, one of the only sports movies that I'll actually watch, just because it's a fire story.
He got game.
I'm gonna do maybe Will next, then Morgan, and then Lawrence, just because though I love the Matrix, but I'm not getting rid of the Matrix, so he can be in there just because he doesn't have as many like amazing credits to his body of work as some of the others.
Still some very poignant parts though.
Yeah, but like in the movies that he plays in, I feel like he always does an excellent job, but I just don't think he does a whole lot compared to the others. So he'll be 5. Did I say Morgan was 4 or Will? I think you
said Morgan.
Yeah, I think I'll put Morgan at 4, Will at 3, Sam at 2, and Denzel at 1.
Have you ever seen Carbon Copy by Denzel in 1981 when he was young?
I didn't hear what title you said.
He said Carbon Copy.
It sounds familiar, but I can't.
No, I don't think I have.
Well, Monterey is so mad at us. He just like shut down.
I'm not mad. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed that we.
I just love that everyone has disagreed with Monterey's pick through all this.
Movie and one Eddie Murphy movie justify getting rid of him, but nobody else can give me more than one legendary.
There's no movie worse than Norbit.
I gave you more than
but
one.
That's not why I got rid of Eddie though. I just feel like a lot of the things that I've seen Eddie in, though they're funny,
I got rid of Will Smith.
They're the same. I feel like a lot of them are the same.
Will Smith's movies just don't hit the same for me anymore. That's why I had to get rid of
how Denzel literally fits the same kind of role in majority of his movies.
That's why Samuel L. Jackson's one.
But the movie itself.
But his role is the same, and you just.
But Judge Q was way different.
A lot of the stuff and that's a negative thing.
Denzel just amazing.
Well, then I liked it. Well, that is also added to the fact that I like Denzel as an actor more.
Watch Carbon Copy and y'all can see Denzel be funny as a white man, rich white man got illegitimate black son. 1981, great movie.
Rich white man with the illegitimate black son sounds like television to me.
I love The Nutty Professor. I love
1981 is like one of the first.
There's so many movies that Eddie is in that I enjoy.
And they
but I'm never gonna put him over Denzel. I'm not gonna put him. None of those movies I would watch. Like if I had to sit and they had like 20 different Eddie Murphy movies right here, and then they just had The Matrix, just the first one next to me, and that was my only option out of 20 other Eddie Murphy movies, I would choose.
I would think you're insane.
Bye bye, Eddie.
I would think you're
and
insane.
I would say. I don't know what to tell you.
If you try to make me watch Norbit, I might fight you like I'm a cat trying to get out.
I ain't worried about that. I'm saying it's wonderful and legendary for what it was. But I ain't finna sit here and wank the Matrix like the Matrix 1.
It was Ike Turner's
Monday. No, we watched it for the wonderful special effects back then. I can watch that in 30 different movies now. Way better.
No.
Like, please.
No.
Matter of fact, Lawrence Fishburne ain't even the main reason I watched the movie.
You heard my co-host, right? Say it a little louder for the people in the back.
What happened?
Ike Turner out here being amazing.
Aisha just said something.
Matrix over everything Eddie.
And I understand that you are my nemesis, and your opinion is just as bad as hers when it comes to this particular movie. So I respect that. I wonderful. I love you both. But that is wild. That is wild. I watched the 1 and 2 long before I rewatch a Matrix movie. All 4 hours.
Go watch Biker Boys though, and then see how you feel.
Wait, what movie did you say?
I watched Nutty Professor 1 and 2 long before I watched it.
No, I do love the Nutty Professor, but I'm not
crazy.
watching it before I
That's
watch
crazy.
The
Like, I'm looking like the same.
Nutty Professor over Matrix is just
Like
contrarian.
the same one. Why I gotta watch them traveling on the ship half time? Why I watch old buddy want to go back? You know what? I'll go be in the world to eat this food that ain't real to me. The same one with Mr. Smith 1,000 times until it gets good at the end where Keanu Reeves finally gets the same one. I'm like, no, I'm sorry. I can't.
Well, hold on. You're forgetting that there are dreadlock albinos in that movie. Don't you ever forget about the dreadlock albinos.
That's
really fire. They were so the twins were
yeah, buddy.
The
dreadlock albino twins.
Yeah, they were peak, man.
But otherwise,
when they came on the scene, I was like, oh shit. I'm mad that they died because I really wanted to see more of them.
Much like Holy Man.
It was sad. Because that was infinite character potential just on the edge factor. They looked so cool.
I ain't gonna lie, it was hard to get rid of Eddie just for Harlem Nights. Stop shooting that little shit.
It wasn't hard to get rid of Will because his wife made him unlikable.
Trumping everything from Eddie. That's crazy. Is it all of Eddie's work? I'm getting rid of
I probably could have
movies.
You know, if I think about it,
are you feeling this way because you can slightly resemble Eddie Murphy?
I could have.
No.
I probably could have.
Is that why you're taking this so hard?
Rid of Will instead of Eddie.
Maybe. Will is another wild one. I'm sorry, I just don't know.
I'm not getting rid of
Lawrence Fishburne work.
Because I'm not getting rid of the Matrix. If you just said get rid of an act, if you just would have said get rid of one, but like his work still stay, then maybe I could have fathomed someone else playing Morpheus. But I'm not getting rid of the Matrix.
Matrix, yeah, like the Matrix.
I'm not getting rid of the
Matrix. Time. The Matrix, I got at least 10 to 20 movies I watched long before the Matrix of people on that list. And I'm like, the Matrix alone is the only legitimate reason that you want to keep Lawrence Fishburne above everybody else.
I just told you Ike Turner.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yep. I just gave
you that's a good episode today. We'll let these people tell you where they can find them and their horrible opinions, starting with the being who may not have to come back to this movie, who may not come back to the show because I got beef with her now. So, you know, we don't do what we got to do. You know, we'll see that.
You got beef with all the waifu.
You got beef with me now?
We got beef.
Yo, the waifu beef is real.
You know what? You better let me back on, or I'm going to raid your inbox with BL updates.
I will block you.
We always have a place on casual conversations to talk shit about Monterey. We love that.
That one there was a violation. Personally, I wouldn't have it. And
if she show you screenshot, that's crazy.
Because I definitely got some. I got a whole folder in my Facebook save that's just called Smut. It is now overtaken. It's now higher.
Stop it. Get some help.
It's now higher than my blurred saves.
Hey, fella, please. Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit, I'm saying.
Shout out to Casual Conversations. I'm with.
Okay. So you can find me at Ebony_Moonbeam. I'm a cosplayer, as well as 1/3 host of the female blur-led podcast, Waifu Views, that typically airs Sundays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Pacific Time. Tomorrow is Easter, however, as well as Sunkissed Waifu, also known as Monterey Hudson's nemesis. It's her birthday, which is one of my co-hosts. We are taking the day off. I am also the creator of Anime for Dummies. I just dropped a new one today on Kami's favorite topic, harem. And my last one was on fan service. So if you want to check
that out. Let's go, fan service and harems for life.
You can find that at Ebony_Moonbeam on all social media platforms because I post them everywhere. I am trying to get my Instagram numbers up because TikTok has shadow banned me and I hope it gets banned. Also, I will be coming through. I have already set up my YouTube page that will have more stuff coming soon from previous Talking to the Moon episodes, as well as like behind the scenes cosplay stuff. So you can see me do my makeup and create some of my costumes and all of that jazz. I will also have gaming up there. I will have Anime for Dummies up there, as well as some deeper stuff. I will be doing reviews and all that good jazz. And I am about to start a series where I talk about yaoi. So everything that I've been threatening them with when it comes to BL, I will be doing an explicit version of that for YouTube. So be sure to follow me at Ebony Moonbeam because those will be coming soon. You can also catch me on Wednesdays at the Blurred Cartels Round Table with some of these characters. And you can sometimes also catch me on Casual Conversations, which we just had recently, which was super fun. And yeah, that's me.
Love it. You can go.
Hey, babe.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday!
Thank you, loves. Yeah, so Facebook is Aisha Morgan. Everywhere else it will be _waifu. And I am also known as the arch nemesis, as our esteemed host likes to dub me. But you can catch me every Sunday with the lovely Ebony down there. Hi, Ebony. Hi, Boo.
Your boobs look great.
Every
by the
Sunday,
way.
like she said.
I'm jealous.
We are taking a break.
I had to give her a compliment. I wish my boobs looked like that. Give me some, please.
Fan service.
The cleavage is in full effect.
Fan service.
Let's go.
There we go. Let's
Fan
go.
service is peak always.
So I'm the host. I'm
put in the thumbnail.
I'm the host. Make it make sense.
What you do?
Everywhere it says, make it make sense.
On the big
You
screen.
can find us, of course. Everywhere I am.
He doesn't like boobs.
Instagram, Threads, TikTok. I'm all over.
Threads is not a thing.
I will help you. I will help rescue y'all from the debauchery that some of these people are showing on the other side of the screen.
I was gonna say
like this.
This is not debauchery. This is greatness.
I may not be able to post this on YouTube because of all the debauchery they have decided to allow this show. But just thank you.
Hey, it ain't worse than Casual Conversation. YouTube like, hey, listen, 18 plus, y'all can put this shit on here.
Zell made speech. I give.
Babyface Bandit.
What's that mouth?
No Diddy.
No Diddy. Look cute, look clean, look sexy. You can find me on Overall 99 Media. Of course, we doing reviews. We got a review show coming out tomorrow. Me, Joe, we gonna review all the shows of the weekend. We're gonna put them out randomly through the week. I'll be that news. We got Karens and funny topics. It's gonna be Easter related. So if you're offended, if you're offensive,
shout out Zombie Jesus Day.
So then you won't be offended.
I will be giving y'all an Easter cosplay too. I forgot to tell y'all that.
Yo, Cleveland Bunny inbound. Let's go.
I'm here for a bunny rabbit.
Like, what is this show? And then you can find me on Thursday where we talk about the news and some of the craziest topics out there on I'll Be That News. And overall, we're gonna have most stuff. Me and Monte got an anime show that we're supposed to be doing on Tuesday, but I'll be freaking have that.
I'm gonna have to find me a different host after this because I'm so hard.
You know I'll come.
I'm gonna have to
talking anime.
I'm gonna have to replace some people on some of these shows. It's okay.
Well, we got an anime show where
can I be on standby?
We got Sun Kid Waifu on standby. Let's go. She gotta watch some anime. She gotta binge a little bit. The thumbnail. And then we got me and Tori got Casual Conversation on Wednesday, which goes completely unhinged sometimes. And then like, YouTube like, hey, what is wrong with you? Put this 18 plus, and then they warn me, and I do it.
Finally, we have the Afro Conversation.
Yeah,
you already know. You can find me at Afro Comedy 765 on all platforms. Of course, on Overall 99 Media, being an Overall 99 scumbag. You can catch me on the Blurred Cartel on round tables, talking about anime and a plethora of other topics. Of course, back on Overall 99 Media, you can catch me on Casual Conversations, talking about all the debauchery and degeneracy of the internet.
That's a mouthful.
It is. That's what she said. Oh, but of course, you know the vibe. Something flagrant, something inflammatory.
Save me. I'm Monterey Hudson. Please save me. Otherwise, we're out.